Hello and welcome to the Mindset Alchemy podcast. I'm your host, Janine Kathleen, and I love helping you understand that incredible magic you have within you to have success and the life that you desire to have. Mindset Alchemy is about understanding what those thoughts, those words, and those feelings bring into your life and how you can transmute, transform, and create whatever it is you choose to have. For me, it is about equilibrium. It's about bringing in what it is we choose to have and who we choose to be. Because people, you can choose not to be somebody and you can choose to be somebody. And this is part of the pillar be effortlessly. When we choose to be effortlessly, we are choosing to resource ourselves, go back into the source of what makes us powerful, gives us power, and empowers us to step forward to create those ripples of peace, love, and creativity in the world. Now, maybe that's not what you're looking for. Maybe you like to be, how can I call it? There are people who are the opposite of peaceful. I'm trying to think of the word right now and it's eluding me. And that's okay. We all have a purpose and we all have a place. We all have our place in the duality and the polarity of life. And when we make ourselves wrong for it, that is when we invite in challenges. When we accept who we are and who we aren't, then we step forward so much more powerfully. Now, one of the things about resourcing ourselves is to go into, where do I require some solitude? Where is it aligned for me to sit down and do a meditation? For me, it's a daily practice, sometimes an hour, sometimes shorter. It just depends on what is aligned for me. What this has done is it's empowered me to see cycles that should be repeated and cycles that absolutely should not be repeated. And this is part of resourcing ourselves. Because when we go into the source of who we are, when we go into this source that fills everyone, everything, everywhere, and all places, we are then able to tap into an energy that is so much deeper, so much more aligned, and really helps us get a grip on where we are not doing what we can do and where we are doing what we can do. As part of what I do, I offer an energy reading of the week. And for me, I become aware on a Friday of, okay, this is where we're flowing, this is where we're going. Sometimes it's pleasant and sometimes it's less pleasant than pleasant. And it's for me to sit and look at it and be aware of it. For an example, I was working with the fire element, the salamanders, and the next three cards that I happened to draw for my daily drawing were all around fire. And I went, okay, what's the message here? So the message I'm bringing for you is we can be a fire that burns brightly and burns out. We can be a fire that dies out. And we can be a fire that the embers glow, bringing warmth. We can cook with it. We can move forward with it. We can light our paths with it. And it's okay because it's to find out what is aligned for that day. Obviously, when we keep a fire burning and glowing and moving forward, we can then light other fires from it that can either burn out or can flare up. It's to keep that central burning within. And that is our power. That is the furnace within ourselves that we can tap into to use for other resources. And when we resource ourselves to that fire, we keep going. What it also does is it allows us to burn off what is no longer aligned, what is no longer allowed for, what we no longer require. It's got nothing to do with it. We allow it to be part of us. We allow it to burn in the way that we require so that we can acquire what it is that is most aligned for us at that time. Now, if we don't have something we've been working towards, we either go and look at the fear that's around it, or we go and look at where are we out of alignment with it. We tap back into that source of power within us, and we choose to either let it go, let it burn out, and to step forward into that wonderful, consistent, I'm keeping you warm, I'm giving you the sustainable energy and the ability to have that joyful burst of joy and happiness and excitement, whereas you can also keep the coals glowing firmly. So, Janine, what does this have to do with mindset alchemy? Well, we have thoughts that can put our fire out. We have thoughts that can flame our fire out of existence. And it's when we become aware of this that we can do something about keeping a sustainable source of power within ourselves and work forward in a much more aligned way. It's something I work with my clients with. And I must say, I'm very eager for an online retreat that I'm holding with two other awesome ladies around the 2nd of October, the 2nd and the 3rd of October, because it's about resourcing ourselves. It's about being the source of what we desire and using it in a way that we get what we choose and what we desire. We can acquire a lot of stuff in our life, and it's to understand that it may just be self-soothing and not necessarily creative. And that will put our fire out, or it will flame it that it burns out. And it's when we keep feeding that fire within with what makes us glow, what makes us understand ourselves at a better level, that we are able to resource ourselves. We go back to the source, get the ember, and then use it either to light our way, to create our new work and create new in our business, help us have the energy in our corporate or our job, whatever it is. You have that flame within. It's to keep it sustained, burning, and adjust the temperature of it, and also know that you can tap into it and create something different with it. I would love to hear your feedback. Come and find me, and I would love a feedback on iTunes. Like and share for those who may not know they have the fire within. And if you'd like to know more about the online retreat, reach out. If you're on beyond the 2nd of October, that's okay. It will still be there. Have a grand, glorious, amazing, and wonderful day. Bye-bye for now.